Anyari sa Lakers guys 'no, apat na sunod-sunod na natalo na ng Los Angeles Lakers at sa tingin ko po 'no, hindi naman sa ayaw ko sa Lakers baka 6 in a row pa 'yan. Sabihin ko sa inyo kung bakit at, ano naman dahilan bakit na naman natalo ang Los Angeles Lakers. Tingin ko may idea na kayo. Pag-usapan natin 'yan pagtapos nito. Powercast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This content is presented by Arena Plus, Astigsa Sports. Apat na sunod-sunod na yung pagkatalo ng Los Angeles Lakers, ano? San Antonio, New York, Chicago, and Minnesota. Expected naman na matalo sila dito, pero syempre, masakit pa rin. Dahil wala si LeBron James, tapos number one team in the NBA pa yung makakaharap nila. Asa pa na manalo ng Los Angeles Lakers. Sabi nga nila, it was supposed to be a chance for the other players to step up. But unfortunately, hindi po nangyari yan. Ito po yung ating stats muna bago ako magbigay ng reaction ko. So, if you look at the stats, no, mas maganda pa nga shooting ng Los Angeles Lakers dito, 49.4 against 48.3, but that didn't make a difference. Mas marami po ng apat yung attempt mo ng Minnesota. The three-point shooting, mas maganda pa nga sa Los Angeles Lakers. So, paano nangyayari yun? I mean, the rebounds, it's almost close, 40-38. The assist, yan, lamang na lamang dito, no? Ang assist. Blocks, konti lang diferensya. Turnover, 14 out of 17, tatlo nga lang yung points in the paint, mas marami sa Minnesota Timberwolves. So what happened? Bakit, paano natatalo? If you look at the Timberwolves, ito yung isa sa dahilan, isa clue po, no? Mga Lakers fans, I'm sure you will agree with me. Look at this. Jaden McDaniels, 14 points. Karl Anthony Towns, 21 points. Rudy Gobert, 15 points. 13 rebounds pa, oh. Anthony Edwards, 27. Mike Conley, 16 points. And Kyle Anderson, Nas Reed, tigna 9 points po yan, ano? But if you look at the Lakers, no? If you look at the Lakers, Rui Hachimura, ito dapat talaga yung mas maganda score. Anthony Davis get 31. Ang ganda dito kay D'Angelo ha, pero ang katotohanan po dito ang masakit. Kung titingnan niyo yan, parang okay yan, dami pero D'Angelo Russell, kung hindi pa shoot yung tatlong magkakasunod niya, baka ang baba talaga ng field goal percentage nito. He is shooting at 7 out of 19. 7 out of 19. So, isipin mo na lang yon. And then si Aston Reeves, minalas din po sa bandang huli, no? 7 out of 14, that's a good field goal shooting, 20 points, pero sa bandang huli, hindi rin po nagsisipasok yung kanya mga tira. What's wrong? And I think dito pa lang masasabi na natin na maybe the Lakers really should consider getting either Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan because offensively, they don't have nowhere to go. Ngayon, wala si LeBron James. Hindi nakalaro si LeBron James. They want to go to Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis also a little bit limited. So they need someone who can take the ball and go through with the offense, parang Austin Reeves. Pero si Austin Reeves, minsan nagkukulang na rin. And Rui Hachimura, although ang ganda ng kanyang hindi siya yung type ng player that can maybe create his own shot talaga. Like maybe the DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine. So I think yun po yung problema. So they lack firepower on the offensive side. So that's my opinion po sa akin nakita kasi yun yung pinanood ko eh. Tapos, ang malaking problema nyo pa, Lakers, ang sunod na mga kalaban nyo, OKC. Ang OKC po, kanina, tinalo lang ang Clippers, no? So, isinap nila yung 9-game winning streak ng Clippers. Tapos, sa Christmas Day, mga kalaban ng Lakers is Boston. So, hindi ako magtataka, mag 0-6 ang Lakers hanggang Pasko. Bawian nyo na lang sa Charlotte. Let me know what you think, guys. Trade na ba to si Angelo Russell? Napaka-inconsistent nitong bata na to.